I wasn't going to do this again, but over the weekend, The Guardian ran an interview with Mel Robbins, and something about it really got under my skin. Maybe it was the headline, "Women Have More Power Than They Think." In the context of a book inspired, whether directly or indirectly, by a poem written by a woman who isn't credited or even acknowledged, it felt kind of jarring. Or maybe it was the phrase, "on success, survival, and silencing her critics." Silencing critics, fascinating choice of words, because that's exactly what has happened. Not by answering criticism or proving it wrong, but by dismissing valid questions as irrelevant or even obsessive. Last week, The Guardian itself editorialised about the salt path scandal, saying memoirists have a duty to tell the truth. But a week on, and it appears maybe that standard doesn't actually apply across all genres. Burying it deep in the article, the author finally mentions the persistent allegations that Robbins plagiarised Let Them from a poem that went viral in 2022. She's always said that she hadn't seen the poem, and her inspiration came from the night she was trying to micromanage her 18-year-old son's school prom, and her daughter told her to let them get wet in the rain and eat tacos. So this story forms the cornerstone of her defence. However, it ignores the fact that this prom took place a week after she posted her first reel about having just heard about this thing called the Let Them theory.
I just heard about this thing called the Let Them theory. I freaking love this.
The article doesn't explore this timeline. It doesn't give any details. Instead, it just allows Mel herself to give her version of the criticism. And the author then agrees. It's fairly weak criticism. Well, yeah, of course, it sounds weak because you let the one who is under the scrutiny tell you what they're being accused of. This is how to silence criticism and let those with the greatest power and the deepest pockets control the narrative. And we've seen this before, haven't we? Last year, The Guardian itself ran an expose on Jay Shetty, showing how his rise to guru influencer superstardom was strategically built on appropriating other people's stories and passing off various fictions as fact. But it doesn't seem to have made any difference. And when facing this criticism, there seems to now be a playbook. Deny, deflect, reframe yourself as the victim, and just wait for people to move on, because they are going to eventually.
If they want to choose something or someone over you, let them.
If your friends are not inviting you out to brunch this weekend, let them.
If they want to go weeks without talking to you, let them.
If the person that you're really attracted to is not interested in a commitment, let them.
If they're okay with never seeing you, let them.
If they are not showing up how you need them to show up, do not try to force them to change. Let them be themselves.
Let them show you who they truly are.
Because they are revealing who they are to you. Just let them.